Hey guys, I thought it would be interesting to share what my refrigerator looks like right now. So, as you can see, the shelves are pretty bare. We have a couple tortillas left, some jars of seeds and nuts, which I always have in my refrigerator, some sunflower seeds, some cashew, and we have this, which I made yesterday. We ate half of it for dinner last night. The other half will be eaten today for breakfast or lunch. And that's it. Some yogurt. And then we just have condiments, mostly jellies, salsas, pickles, syrups. We have 2 flatbreads left from when I made flatbreads the other night. My dog's chicken, some spring mix, and some eggs. We have a little bit of celery, 1 lemon, 1 apple. That's it, pretty empty. And you are probably thinking to yourself, you have kids. Why does your fridge look so empty? Well, it's on purpose because I have noticed that when you have a ton of food in the fridge, I don't know, I'm just sick of waste. I'm sick of throwing out, produce that went bad. Just a lot of waste. I feel like I now only I used to go grocery shopping once a week. No more. Now I go once every 3 weeks. The only thing that gets bought in that time is milk because milk doesn't last that long. Other than that, that's it. I grocery shop once every 3 weeks now. And what have I discovered? I have discovered, let me show you the freezer. So in the freezer, we have some bread. A piece of advice, if you're saving things to eat later, mark what it is, because by looking at this bag, I would have no idea what this is. Apparently, it's roasted beer can chicken and veggies with 1 Italian sausage. So I can defrost this and make something with it. And we have some, apparently, broccoli. And we have some bread, some frozen pizzas for any of those days where I don't feel like cooking or I don't have any leftovers to just pop in the microwave or pop on the stove or pop in the oven to eat. Some flatbreads, some of that cereal that my husband bought that he doesn't like, so I'm keeping it fresh by keeping it in the freezer. And then I will use this to make, cheesecake crust or pie crust or whatever, little sprinkle toppings for muffins in the winter when I do a lot of baking. Some bread. Whenever bread's on sale, I buy a ton of it. And then I keep it in the freezer. So I have 1 loaf left. And this is some ice cream my husband bought for the kids. And that's it. I have a little bit of frozen shrimp, some sauce that I froze, some yogurts, and then just frozen veggies. And that's it. That's what I have. So kind of bare, especially for a family with children. But again, I am doing this on purpose because there's a few things that I discovered by doing this. One, you're not wasting any food. You are not digging in the back of a full refrigerator and then finding a bunch of stuff that went bad. You're like, oh, I forgot we had this. And then you throw it away. That doesn't happen. So no more food waste, which means you're saving money. And something that I found to be fun about this is that you get creative because you're like, what should I make for dinner tonight? Well, you could take the ingredients you have, pop them into an app, and you can make something totally brand new that maybe you've never made before. And that's happened to me a few times already where I was like, ooh, I'm really stumped right now. And I popped in the ingredients on the app, and all of a sudden I got a recipe. I'm like, oh, let me try that. And now it's like one of our staples. So we loved it. So give it a try because honestly, I feel like so many people waste so much food and they have these enormous grocery bills every week. And it's like, how did you spend that much money and you're going shopping again next week? I don't get it. It just doesn't make sense. And I've realized that even though my shopping bills were not that extravagant, I was going shopping every week and I was spending just about $200 a week on groceries. And now that I go once every 3 weeks, I'm spending maybe $250, $275, but I'm shopping every 3 weeks. So if you take that weekly, I've cut back significantly. We're eating wholesome food. I'm cooking more than I was before, and we're eating better food, and we're saving money, and we're getting creative. There's just so many benefits to doing this. I don't know, give it a try, see what happens. Don't go shopping for a couple weeks, and just eat what's in the fridge, see what you have, make something with what's in the cupboards. Get creative.